Sony, Sony, Sony. The WH-1000 XM4s will finally fix the biggest problem with the current XM3s. But it'll introduce a new one. Stay tuned, this one's spicy. DHRME, made up acronym, real conversations. Today's real conversation? 5 new leaks on the Sony WH-1000 XM4. The first leak brings us developments to the face value. The Sony WH-1000 XM3s have been criticized for being plain looking, and although the design isn't going to be changed drastically, they are introducing a new color, white. You know, similar to the Apple AirPods Studio. If you don't know what those are, click here for more information.
Another leak is that you may be able to back up your settings finally, so you won't hear us say this.
You know that hashtag never remember?
Don't you mean never forget?
No, I mean Sony's version. It forgets everything.
You will, however, need a Sony account to do this backup, so you will hear us say this.
But have you noticed all the stuff you need to accept to be able to use this app? I'm glad they didn't take away my right to breathe. What's going on with that, Sony? Seriously.
If you've really gotten down and dirty with your Sony headphones, you will know that they support upscaling lower quality music. And they've elegantly called this DSEEE. Another rumor is that they might be upgrading this to DSEEE Extreme, and the headphones will use AI to determine what kind of source you have and try to make it sound better. And that's got to be good, right? Because AI? I've always found the quick attention feature where you put your hand over your ear to pause the music and let outside sounds in a bit gimmicky. It looks great in ads and as a feature to sell the product, but in all our years of using these headphones, I've cupped my ear not more than 10 times. What? I'd much rather take my headphones off and actively address the person whose noise I was trying to cancel. But Kevin, Sony still seems to be looking for new ways to get people to talk to each other with their headphones on.
And that's what this next feature is all about. Sony calls it Speak to Chat. So what it does is it listens for a particular customizable word for you to say, and then it'll pause the music and turn up the ambient sounds.
Magic banana. Yeah, what's up? No, I can hear you. No, I hear you. I have this new feature. Hey, don't go away.
This mode, however, will fade out if it doesn't hear you speaking for a particular duration. And this duration, or this fade out feature, can be turned off or adjusted in the app. We do foresee a couple of problems with this feature though, but we'll save that for the full review. And if you want to see that, make sure you're subscribed because that'll hit this channel very soon. And all those permissions you give away to the app are potentially going to be used for something useful. The XM4 is rumored to be able to change the headphone settings depending on the location. So suppose you want full noise cancelling when you're in a busy office space, but you would want the ambient mode to be on to let in sounds when you're at home. Well, this new feature will be able to do that automatically using Google Maps information. Whereas previously with the XM3, you needed to set up these locations in the app manually.
Useful, you say? You planning to go anytime, anywhere soon, Kevin? All right, you've waited long enough. What you've come here for? Yes, the WH-1000 XM4s will support multi-device compatibility. Take that in for a second. 4 generations to get that working. I'm getting worked up, DHRME army, but you feel me, right? So that's the good news. The biggest problem with the current generation will be addressed. Now for the caveats. Caveat number 1, you can only connect to a maximum of 2 devices. So it's not multi-device connections, but dual device connections. Not too bad, right? Caveat number 2 then. You cannot use LDAC while connected to 2 devices. Not a big deal? Then you're happy. And I suspect most people will be. A couple of grains of salt there, but we're really happy to see that Sony is moving forward. Unfortunately, it does mean that these headphones won't be 100% perfect. But hey, does anyone have the perfect headphones?
Before you go, all these leaks are based on the Twitter user Just Playing Hard's analysis on the new Sony Headphones Connect app. So give him a follow and a like on Twitter, why don't you? Link in the description.
You've been lapping up those leaks?
And we've been DHRME.
4 phoning generations to get that shrimp working.
Get that shrimp working. I gotta eat that shrimp, you know?